Good morning, everybody. I hope you're staying warm. It got crazy cold here in Canada in a matter of a couple days. So if you are getting ready to paint an area in your home, you can see we are in the middle of renovations in my house. I've got a big bucket that I am kind of mixing my own color because I didn't like the original one that I got. But I want to give you a tip. If you're getting ready to paint in your home, this is really an awesome way to help get rid of some smell and to help create a lot more abundance in your home. So you probably are gonna guess the two oils that I'm gonna be adding to my paint. Yes, I said it, adding essential oils to my paint. So the first one, purification. Purification is found in the premium starter kit. It's great to purify the air. It's great just to clean things up. So my major areas that I love to use this in are bathroom and kitchen. Why? Because bathrooms get smelly, kitchens get smelly. If we're cooking fish or garlic or anything smelly like that, I put it in the diffuser, and within 20 to 30 minutes, that smell is completely gone. Actually, even quicker than that, usually about 10 or 15 minutes, but I like to keep it going because it just helps keep everything smelling good and fresh. I also love it. Sometimes I'll just put a drop in the toilet, or we make a toilet spray out of it. So you know that poopery stuff you spray before you go and it kind of masks the odor in the bowl? Well, this is a better, healthier, cheaper version of that. So I take about 10 drops of this in 4 ounces of water, distilled water, and I mix it in a glass spray bottle, and then we spray the toilet bowl. We can spray it as a room spray. The other day my son had a sweater on that was smelling kind of stuffy, so we just sprayed him like that and it took the smell away instant. So when you put it in your paint, it's going to do the same thing. So I've got about 2.5 gallons of paint in here. So I'm gonna put maybe 6 or 7 or 8 drops in there, something like that. So that's in there. You guys wanna see what this looks like? Okay, so here's my paint. You can see the oils on top. So I'm gonna end up mixing this in, and it's gonna totally be fine and you won't even know what's in there. Next, abundance. So this is a little trick I learned from Gary Young himself, where he said to put abundance oil in your paint, because what's it gonna do? It's gonna bring much abundance to your house, to your life, to your family. So why not? I put abundance on everything. I put it on my bills, on my light switches, on my cell phone, on my computer, on my car, on me, on my kids, on everything, because it brings abundance. And it sure does. I remember using this every single day. At the very beginning, I was putting it on every single day. And I went away on vacation and I came home. Now, normally when you're gone for a week, you come home, you have a mailbox full of bills and full of mail that you need to sort through. I came home and I had one letter in my mailbox, and I opened it up, and it was a bill from Rogers Cable with a credit for $250 that they had said to me, "We screwed up, we owe you money, here you go," and wrote me a credit on my account. I was like, what? That is total abundance. So if you go to the header photo on this page, on my fan page, and you scroll through the old photos, it's up there, and I have proof that that works. So I want to add it to my paint. So this is what I'm going to do. I like lots of abundance. So I'm going to add, oh geez, I don't even know how many drops. I just kind of go until it feels good, and I know when it's done. It's kind of like a gut instinct, but really, honestly, how many drops was that? Maybe 10 or so. I'm just going to set it up here. So I've been playing around with colors. You can see dark, light. I'm going with this guy right here. Hopefully this is what it turns out to be. So I'm just gonna mix that up really, really good and get all that essential oil blended in there. So paint is smelly. Paint is smelly, unless you buy the no Vox stuff, which is fine. But in this case, I just went to Home Depot when I bought Behr paint because I love their paint. I found it to be really, really good, covers really well, and it lasts, and the company is phenomenal. I had a problem once with some paint that I bought. I was painting the outside of my house. This is in an old house that I lived in, and they told me that I needed way more paint than I actually did. So I called Behr, the company, directly, and they actually sent me a check for the entire purchase and said, just take it and keep the paint. And I was like, okay, I'm always gonna buy Behr paint because their customer service is phenomenal. So customer service is a big deal for me. You know, I don't care if something costs a little bit more. I will deal with a company that gives you the best customer service over a company that doesn't give you great customer service and has a cheaper product, right? hearts if you agree with that. So that's why, another reason why I love Young Living, because they are amazing. Their customer service line, I call it constantly, and they are always so helpful. So now I'm getting this beautiful color and still a bit of a paint smell, so I'm probably gonna add just a little bit more purification to that. And then I'll even be diffusing it in the room while I'm painting. But that's awesome. That's awesome. So I've added, if you're just joining, I've added purification and abundance. So abundance is a blend of a whole bunch of things. It has got orange, frankincense, spruce, clove. What else is in there? There's a whole bunch. Frankincense is one of my #1 favorite oils. So of course I'm going to love abundance because it's in there. It's kind of got like a spicy aroma because it's got the clove in it. I wear it for perfume every day. People love it. They always comment on it. So yeah, pretty cool. So here's my house right now. It's in shambles. It's a hot mess, but we're going from brown and green to a beautiful floor and gray. So we have got so much abundance coming our way. I have never bought new furniture for my house. Having 4 kids and being on a budget, I've never been able to purchase new furniture. We've always gotten used furniture, well-loved furniture. So it has been an extreme blessing that Young Living has brought so much abundance into our lives that we are now able to renovate this home that we've lived in for over 10 years, and we've purchased a brand new couch. Can you believe it? Like, that's a big deal in this house. Some of you might be thinking like, yeah, so, well, to us, it's a big deal. And to be able just to put beautiful flooring down, to paint and really decorate the way we want our house to look is so great. Hey, Monia, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're on. So it's really a blessing, and we are so extremely grateful with all the abundance that's happening. But November is going to be a huge month. God bless you too, Monia. November is going to be amazing. So if you guys haven't checked it out already, I've posted a link here. The Canadian holiday catalog was released today. Go take a look and order your stuff now because it will sell out. There's some limits on things as well. So get them while they're there. There's so many great holiday packages, great prices too. So go and check that out. And this month, I was so close to platinum last month, and we really, really hustled and we pushed it, and we're almost there. So I know this month it's going to happen for our team. Our team's going to become a platinum team. So I'm extremely happy about that. I'm excited. I'm ready to hit this month head on and just give it everything we got and just get more healthy products into people's lives. And I'm just so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for watching. And if you try this paint trick with the oil, let me know and tell me what you think. And pay attention to the abundance that comes in your life, not just with money, but with friendships, with your health, with the weather, like whatever. Abundance to me is good things happening within my home and my family and my life. And I am always, always grateful for those things, even if they're teeny tiny, even if yesterday, I was just feeling a little stressed and I went out and I was running errands and I just felt like everybody was looking at was smiling. They just would look at me and give me a smile. That to me is abundance. That smile, when you smile at a stranger, it can brighten their world in so many more ways than you even realize. It almost makes me teary-eyed to talk about it. So if you can do that today for somebody, and just when you see someone, doesn't matter what mood you think they're in, their status, anything, just give them a smile. It's free, it's easy to do, and it can make somebody feel so good like it did for me yesterday with all those people that were giving me free smiles. So on that note, have a great day, everybody. Enjoy it. The sun's out. You guys are probably all in like chocolate candy comas today, so make sure you use your Digis, your Aroma Ease, and your peppermint on your bellies, okay? Have a great one.